Here's the answer for day one, problem one. Find the midpoint between these points. Negative 6 comma 4 is left to negative 6 and then up to positive 4. That dot is located right here. 6 comma negative 4 is right to 6 and down to negative 4, and that dot is located there. Now we're going to connect these with a nice straight segment. We're asked to find the exact midpoint of this segment. Well, visually, the midpoint looks to be right there at the origin, 0, 0. We're going to confirm that and show work because it tells us we have to show work. So to find the middle of the x coordinates, you add them together and divide by 2. You're taking that number here and that number here, adding them together and dividing by 2. So negative 6 plus 6 divided by 2. Then we're going to add the y coordinates together and divide by 2. So that number is a y coordinate and that number is a y coordinate. Add those together and divide by 2. Finding these two answers will get us our ordered pair. This is 0, 0 as we thought. But you don't want to skip this part because question B says you must show work. And you also don't want to draw the picture incorrectly because in question A it says you have to make a graph. So notice that I'm drawing a segment. I'm not drawing arrowheads on the end of this. I'm not drawing an arrowhead on the end of this. I'm only connecting the two dots with a segment and then finding the middle of that segment. Now, day one, problem 2. We're given that line K is perpendicular to line L. What that means is that the slope of line K is the opposite reciprocal of the slope of line L. So let's first find the slope of line L. The letter M means slope in algebra class. To find the slope of line L, when L is in standard form, we can use the formula negative A over B, where the number in front of X is the A and the number in front of Y is the B. So this is going to be negative 1 over 1, which is negative 1. So the slope of line L is negative 1. Now let's find the slope of line K, so M of K. It's the opposite reciprocal of line L. The opposite reciprocal of negative 1 is a positive 1. The other thing we're given on line K is the point 0, 4. 0, 4 is a special point because the first number is 0. This point is on the y-axis. This is called the y-intercept point. The number 4 is the y-intercept. So we're asked to make an equation. We know the slope and we know the y-intercept. Our equation can be slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. Hopefully that looks familiar to you from algebra class. Our answer is y equals 1x plus 4. Now we can graph the line for part B. The y-intercept is 4, so there's a dot crossing the y-axis at 4, and the slope is 1, up 1, over 1. Here is our line.